Good afternoon, my dear children. Namaste to all of you. How are you all? Very warm welcome to the session, children. Yet another CBSE 10 Mind Map series session. So, this is Ambika, your biology master teacher, right here on this super amazing platform of Vedantu, which is Vedantu 9th and 10th English. And how are my dear children doing? Good afternoon, Duhita. Good afternoon, Akanksha. Good Sahaj. Yes, of course. How are things? You guys tell me. Yes, Anushri, Sugamana. Thank you so much. Hi, Aryan. Namaste. I'm good. I'm good. Good afternoon, Shreya. Looks like, okay. Looks like, many children have joined back school. That's something that's in my head all the time these days because majority have started going back to school either regularly or for exam sake. So what's the status with you guys? Yes. Hi, Smith. Yes, of course, I remember you. But yeah, your original name is something else, right? If I'm not wrong. Yes. Ganesh, we'll have to wait and see. Okay. So stay tuned anyway. Next week, we'll be starting yet another series. Yesterday, you went to school. All right, Anushri. Bilkul theek hu. Thank you so much, Shubham. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Yesterday, you went to school. You only have school for exams. Okay, Devika. All right. Still no school for Sakhi. Okay. Hi, Ayush. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let us get started anyway, children. As I told you, in the next few minutes, more people will be joining us. But let me just get you introduced. Today, we are going to be discussing the mind map of the chapter, Our Environment for CBSE Class 10. Okay, as you know, mind map series is intended to help you make your perfect version of a mind map. All right. Okay, so as always, let's start with a positive quote. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. Always keep that in mind, okay? Because most people go only the normal way. Most people, including most of us, most people don't want to take that extra step towards success. So, yes, definitely you must go ahead and take that extra mile because that's definitely not an overcrowded place. Okay, yes, we will have a very short mentee. Okay, thank you, Aryan, for that. And children, here we go. Yes, starting with the chapter Our Environments Mind Map. Okay, school reopens on Feb 1st. Okay, nice to know that, Dikshita. Your school in Punjab is also going to reopen from Monday. All right, Kursahej. Nice to know that. Okay, so children, let us get started. As you know, in the mind map series, we won't be discussing every single concept in detail. All of you are clear about that, right? Okay, tell me one thing before we go ahead. Hello, Abhinandan. Hi, Daksh. Hello, Krish. Okay, children, yeah. Children, just one thing that I want to ask you. How many of you have made mind map a part of your revision schedule? How many of you have made mind maps a part of your regular study and revision schedule? Yes? Me? Yes, Akanksha? Akanksha's mind map, mind blowing that was. I'm still getting a lot of messages appreciating Akanksha's mind map. Certainly very well done. Me, Duhita, Sakhi, Shubham. Okay. Bhumi, all right. So nice to know that. You have to make, is it, Anushri? Okay. No worries, children, no worries. I was just asking you. I will not lie. I have not. No worries at all, Guru Sahaj. I completely appreciate that honesty. I just wanted to know. I'm not, as I always tell you, it's nothing like I'm forcing you guys to do something. If you feel good about it, try it out. If you have like 10-15 minutes extra to spare, try it out. That's about it. No compulsion at all. But I think I have done my part of giving you enough information to let you know, make you understand how useful it can be, right? Okay, nice. Yes, Samya. Let us get started. So, children, ecosystem, what are they? Ecosystem would include both biotic and abiotic components, right? Abiotic and biotic components. What are abiotic components? The non-living components. And biotic would be the living components of nature. Tell me examples of abiotic components very quickly, and we'll write it down here. Yes. Thank you, Gur Sahaj. Nice to know that. Okay. Yes. Land. Okay. Air, sunlight. All right. Air, sunlight. When you say land, I guess you probably mean soil, right? Okay. What about biotic? Quickly give me biotic. Yes. Stone, rock, all of them. All of them are correct under abiotic. What about biotic now? Yes. Hi, Mithali. Birds, animals. Very good. Very good. So birds. Birds would of course come under animals, but even then, since you mentioned, I'll mention that separately. Plants, right? Exactly. Fish, deer, human, all of those come under biotic. Okay. Now, including biotic and abiotic components, ecosystems can either be artificial or man-made, or they can be natural. Artificial would be those which are created and maintained by man, like crop fields, gardens, aquariums, and all of those. Natural ecosystems, those which are naturally existing in nature. Forests, grasslands, lakes, ponds, rivers, all of those. Zoo would be artificial, right? Yes. So zoo would be artificial because it's created and maintained by man, right? Exactly. Okay. Yes, Abhinandan, you are absolutely punctual today. Okay. Yes, children. So that's about ecosystem, examples of an ecosystem, artificial and natural. And I think components, abiotic and biotic, which you have already mentioned, right? Soil, water, air, light, temperature, which are abiotic or non-living. And biotic, which would include living components. I am sure my dear children know about all of this. Right, guys? Okay. River would be natural. Yes, of course. Yes, Anushri. Anything, just remember, children, anything that can exist in nature without man's involvement, any sort of ecosystem that can exist without man's interference, that would be a natural one. Okay? Yes. So here comes the next one, which is flow of energy in an ecosystem. Remember the 10% law. The 10% law is very important to know. So sun's energy is the ultimate source of energy, as you all know, and producers absorb like 1 to 2% of the sun's energy, and they utilize it for photosynthesis. And from there, some of the energy, 10% of that energy gets passed on to the consumers. From there, the 10% passes on to the next trophic level and so on. Right? So this is the 10% energy law, and it's very important for you to remember. It's a very easy chapter. Yes, Dilip, absolutely. Very important for you to know. Producers in terms of energy would be highest energy, and lowest energy, least energy would be found at the apex predator level. Okay? Right. Our environment is the chapter. Okay, children, an example of a food chain. A food chain, remember, food chains and food webs are very different. Food chain would be a linear sequence. Okay, just one straight linear sequence. Yes, unidirectional flow, absolutely, the 10% law. Now, food chain starts with a primary producer, always starts with a primary producer, followed by a primary consumer, and then a secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, and an apex predator or a quaternary consumer. Now, children, let me ask you one slightly tricky question. What trophic level would decomposers come under? Yes, logically tell me. Don't go by any books. Tell me what you think. There will be a very short mentee. Yes, Rishi. Last, says Dikshita. Okay. Any other answers? Top, says Dikshita. Apex, says Devika. Okay. Second primary, says an unknown name. I mean, I'm not able to read that name. Full of icons. Apex predators. Okay. Now, children, logically, when you think of it, decomposers. Give me examples of decomposers, first of all. Would be bacteria and fungi, right? Most commonly bacteria and fungi. Now, do you think when there is dead leaves, when there is dead grass and dead plants lying around, wouldn't bacteria and fungi feed on them? Would they or wouldn't they? Would bacteria and fungi try to feed on dead plants? Yes or no? You are a little late, Tanisha. Yes, many people are saying yes is the answer. Nobody is saying no is the answer. Okay? Which means logically, when they are feeding on primary producers, they will have to be an example for primary consumers, right? But if there is a dead cow in a forest or a dead deer in a forest, would decomposers be feeding on them? Yes or no? Hello, Shrisha. Yes. Yes, says Ganesh. Yes, says Sakhi. Abhinandan will think about it. Yes, say many people. Kartikeya says no. Seriously, bacteria and fungi, they do feed on dead plants and dead animals. Would they feed on dead lions? Yet another question. Would they feed on dead lions? They are decomposers. Yes. Exactly, which means to be very honest, decomposers shouldn't be included in a food chain in a linear level, as in they shouldn't be allotted a dedicated trophic level. Decomposers deserve their standalone position, right? We could possibly have a debate on this, but logically speaking, decomposers should have their standalone position in a food chain. Isn't that so? Of course, yes. Okay, says Devika. Exactly. We can't say decomposers come in all trophic levels. Yes, they do come in. They do come in all trophic levels, or rather, more appropriately, we can say they deserve a very special position in a food chain. Yes. Absolutely. So children, do keep that in mind. And a food web would be based on the concept that one particular organism can be food for several other organisms. And one particular organism may have more than one food choices. Interconnected food chains form a food web. Interconnected food chains, right, would form what we call a food web. Okay, righto. Now, what are trophic levels and examples of them? This is super important for you to know. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows this. Tertiary, primary, secondary, all of them. Definitely very important, starting with producers, followed by primary consumers, secondary consumers, and tertiary consumers, right? Or apex predators. And you must know that 90% of the energy is lost in the form of heat. 10% would get passed on to the next trophic level. 10% passes on, while 90% gets lost, right? This is the 10% energy law. Okay, now children, let us take a very quick break. As you told me, this is a very simple chapter. We just have a little more to discuss, and after that we'll get started with the mentee. Okay, now children, apart from the YouTube channel, always remember Vedantu is entirely dedicated to the student community. It has always been dedicated to the student community as a whole, and which means you guys now have the opportunity of joining us and be part of our unlimited live classes with fun and high-level quizzes. Well, children, you can compete with students across the world, and I think that is amazing because it does a lot to boost your confidence. And replays would be interactive just in case you don't have the time to attend a session while it's happening live or it's clashing with some other session. What do? Yes, interactive replays are just the solution. Live quizzes and leaderboards are a very good feature of it, which means you still get the feel of a live session. Well, children, you also get to download handwritten notes of the master teachers, just like you can do in these YouTube sessions, right? And apart from this, in-class doubt solving and quality tests and assignments, because in every class, you would have a master teacher along with class teachers handling your session. Master teachers will mainly be taking care of delivering this and teaching you the entire content, and class teachers and the master teachers together work to solve all your doubts in class. All right. Yes, children. So do keep this in mind, and like icing on the cake, There are 5,000 plus free micro courses which will be available to you, and free crash courses for competitive exams. When I say free, it is free for those of you who are registered for Vedantu Pro subscription. Yes, guys, so what do you do about this? How do you know more about this? For this subscription, all you need to do is visit the link in the description box below and just apply the coupon code AMBPRO. All right? Yes. So when you apply this, what are the benefits you get? Children, for a 1 month subscription, what you need to know is that in a 1 month subscription, you would get access to live sessions of science, maths, English, and social studies. Okay? Yes. Harry Potter, if you have any suggestions for the type of videos, types of series that you want, please put it in the comment section below. Okay? Chat box, it's easy for us to miss it out. That's why. All right? Yes. So, children, 2,699 per month for all of these 4 subjects together, unlimited live classes. Now, on top of this, if you apply the coupon code AMBPRO, it's going to reduce this amount to just 2,159. Can you imagine? Yes. And for those of you who want to stay tension free till the end of this academic year, till the end of March, here is a better offer for you, possibly a better offer for you. 7,200 is all that you pay for the entire package to stay tension free till the end of this academic year. So I think the best way to make a decision right now is to calculate the per session cost, the per class price, rupees 11 per class in the 1 month subscription and rupees 12 per session in a longer term subscription. Children, this would mean that one session's cost is coming down to even being more reasonably priced than a packet of Lay's or than a favorite chocolate bar of yours. Well, that's only and only because Vedantu strongly believes in making education affordable and accessible to all while not compromising on quality. Yes, guys. So definitely check out all the details. I think I have given you all the information you need to make a decision before it gets late. Now the ball is in your court. All right. Now coming to the types of wastes. Okay, so there are biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes. All right, biodegradable waste would mean those which can be decomposed. Non-biodegradable would be like plastics which cannot be decomposed. Okay. Yes, children. So there we go. What is the impact of waste? Well, it can add to a lot of pollution. It can create a lot of health hazards to the community in general. And ozone depletion is also one major problem. Yes, CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, which are released excessively by air coolers, refrigerators, air conditioners, and all of those do lead to depletion of the ozone layer. Yes, children? Exactly. So that could be a problem. So how do you manage all this waste? Landfills, recycling, sewage treatment, incineration, use of disposable paper cups. And I would say the 3 R's, right? The 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Yes, super important for you to know in personal life as well as to write an essay in your actual exam. Segregation, absolutely. Ravi Kumar, you mean the screen is blurry or do you mean you have a confusion in anything here? Yes. Yeah, please tell me. Okay, Ravi Kumar is not telling me an answer. Okay, no worries at all. So children, for your benefit, I have a, okay, yeah, I have a mind map here for you. Can you see this? 3 hours or 5 hours, both are correct. I mean, there are no hard and fast rules. Whatever you want to follow. I mean, these days we can afford to say it as 5 hours as well. I think in NCERT it is 3 hours. Most commonly in NCERT it's discussed as 3 hours. Okay, 5 hours is definitely not wrong. So nobody can cut marks for you just because you write 5 hours instead of 3 hours. Okay, exactly. It's become 5 hours according to latest update. That's completely up to you. Reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose, and it's not repair, it's something else. Yeah, reduce, repurpose, I think. Yeah, repurpose is already there though. Okay, anyway, children, this is it. This is our version of the mind map for this particular chapter. So you can go ahead and make your version and get ready for mentee right now. Yes, Devika says refuse. Yes, 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 that's absolutely right. If the screen is blur, it's most likely a network issue at your end. Pramod, okay, I am so sorry about that. Yeah, okay. Shall we get started with mentee, my dear children? This is the overview of this chapter, our environment. The beauty of this chapter is that it's a very simple one, and yet it can help you score marks very, very easily, right? Because it does carry a lot of weightage as well. Okay, so let us move ahead and start mentee, shall we? I will keep the mentee screen in front of you now so that you guys can join in. Okay. So, children, here is the mentee code for you. 4978692. Can you see it? 4978692. The mentee code. Now you are clear about this chapter. Nice to know that, Subbalakshmi. Okay, ready, all set. So children, I want you all to click on the like button right now if you are enjoying a live session. Yes, live with mentee session. No spamming, please. Let us have fun learning. No spamming at all. The code, Bhumi, the code is 4978692. Okay? Yes. Liked already. Thank you, Akanksha. So I think there are 56 of you now. 58. Okay. 60. Shall we get started? Not okay. The screen is blurred. It's most likely going to be a network issue at your end, my dear children. Is everyone else able to see the screen properly, children? Yes. Hi, Gautam. Hello, Ronak. Yes. Great. Great, great. Nice to know that. Children, try opening mentee probably on a different tab, in a different window. www.mentee.com. The code is 4978692. Okay, let us get started. And children, let me remind you, you can share this link with any of your friends, grade 9, grade 10, ICSE, CBSE, grade 8, whatever it may be. We love having as many children as possible, always. Right? Okay. Thank you, Banita. Okay, here we go. The very first question is going to be coming on your screen, but let's have a look at the QT icons out there. We are close to 100 now. And here comes question number 1 for you. 30 seconds for you to answer. Okay. An example of a natural ecosystem is dash. Forest, grassland, pond, or all of these. An example of a natural ecosystem. Natural ecosystem. What do you think? Natural and artificial ecosystems. Think about the difference between both of them. And D, is it? Pakka? Are you all very sure? Last 3 seconds. 2, 1. Your time's up. The code is 4978692. Okay, there's a confusion between A and D. Yes, Gur Sahaj says very sure. Yes, children, all of these is the answer, as a majority of you have told me. It's not forest, it is grassland, forest and pond. All of these are examples of natural ecosystems. You shouldn't have a doubt in that. Children, as I told you, any ecosystem which can exist in nature without human intervention. Yes, that is an example of a natural ecosystem. So here we go to question number 2. Which of these contributes majorly to ozone depletion? CFC, O3, O2, CO. What do you think the answer could be? Contributing majorly to ozone depletion. Okay, from 5th Feb reopening. Okay. Nice. Stay safe, children, whenever you're returning to school. That's my only prayer. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy, says Gur Sahaj. Where is everyone else? Righto, and your time's up. Children, yes. Good job on that. Majority have told me the answer is CFC, chlorofluorocarbons. What is O3? What is O2 and what is CO? Type the full form of O3, O2 and CO and send it across in the chat box right now. And in the meantime, let's have a look at the leaderboard. O3, O2 and CO. Ozone, very good, very good. Mukund, Sushma, yes. Devika, all say ozone. What about O2? Oxygen, yes Sushma, oxygen. O3 is ozone, O2 is oxygen, and CO is carbon monoxide. Okay. Oh, your name is Tanisha. All right. Nice. So Mars is at the first position. Good job, Mars. And then we have Gur Sahaj, Mukund, hi-fi Mukund, Sakhi, Priyanshu, Aryan, Sanjit, Naman, Prakhar and Lucky. Good job, guys. So if there's anyone here who hasn't joined Mentee yet, go to mentee.com, use the code 4978692 and join us right here. We are having a lot of fun. Okay, and here comes question number 3 for you on your Mentee screen. Yes, which of these is most affected by biomagnification in a food chain? Grass, cow, human or lion? Most affected by biomagnification in a food chain. What do you think? Yes. What is biomagnification in the first place? Yep. Lion, human, I'm getting all kinds of answers. Okay. I think human and lion is what most people are voting for. Okay. Children, the answer would actually be lion because human is an omnivore. We don't commonly see human beings who eat lions, right? Do we? Human beings who eat lions, I mean, probably it is possible, but it's quite rare. So lion would be more appropriately the answer because they would be an apex predator in this particular food chain. Of course, exceptions can be there. If at all human beings choose to eat a lion, definitely the human being would be affected more. Yes, accumulation of harmful substances in the body of different organisms. Yes, good Sahaj, thank you so much for mentioning that. So children, come back. It is impossible, ma'am, to consume a lion, says Zuhita. But that's what you guys told me. Okay. Seriously, is my English a very different style? I hope you said that as a good thing. I don't know. I have taught you biomagnification. Come on. Don't tell me I haven't taught you biomagnification. Okay, here comes question number 4. Okay, identify the decomposers from the following. Okay, identify the decomposers. Grass, bacteria and fungi, human or lion. You wouldn't need more than 5 seconds to answer this, but I am giving you full 30 seconds, which means now 15 seconds remaining. Enough and more time, I guess. We might be able to end the timer a little faster. Quick, go ahead, children. Last 5 seconds for you. And your time is up. Okay. Oh, good job. Beyond any doubt, I think 2 people who clicked on grass, 1 person who clicked on human beings. Seriously, yes, majority say 120 out of 123 of you have told me the answer is bacteria and fungi. Okay. It is not winter at the place where I live, Sahaj, so I'm not feeling cold. That's why. Okay. Yes, children, and now we go on to the last question of the day. But before that, let me just remind you, children, on this particular channel, we do a lot more than just giving you academic content. People who've been following us regularly since the time we launched in July or August, would know this for sure. You are yet to experience a lot more brand new series which are going to be coming up. All right. Yes, so do keep that in mind. So keeping that in mind, in case there's anyone here who hasn't subscribed yet, children, please click on the subscribe button right now, because we really want maximum number of you to benefit from all the hard work and passion that we put into the work that we do every single day. All right. Yes. Ma'am, don't spam, says Jaren. Oh my goodness. I'm only telling you things which will certainly benefit you, Jaren. I'm not trying to spam at all. All right, here comes the last and final question for you, and after that, the leaderboard. All right, yes, an example of non biodegradable waste is plastic, paper, fruit peels, or A and B. Non biodegradable waste. Yes, quickly tell me the answer. Plastic, majority says it's plastic. Some people say it's A and B. Okay, let's see. And yes, leaderboard will follow after this, and your time is up. Yes, children, absolutely. Plastic is the right answer. A and B was just an option meant to confuse you because paper is normal paper. Normal paper is something that's a plant product. So definitely that can't be non-biodegradable. Only plastic is non-biodegradable out here. Okay, I am basically from Kerala. Kerala is my home state. Okay, right. And here is, oh, all right. Naman has come to position number 1. So Naman, very well done. But I also congratulate all my dear children, all the 127 children out here who have taken part. Ravi, Arshia, I am unable to see the next name. And then future politician. Oh, high five. I have a high five from a future politician out here. And Kaur, I'm not sure if that's Gursehej. Okay, I'm not sure. And then again, high five Mukund again. And then we have another set of names, Lucky and Agam. Anyway, very well done, children. Congratulations to Naman and congratulations to all my dear children who played patiently and played with so much energy and josh with me on this mentee quiz. Children, do remember we are always here to help you no matter what. So do keep in mind that on this channel you will be able to find a solution to all your 9th and 10th academic needs, and particularly anything that would help you perform at your best. Okay, children? Yes, so that's about it. Remember to visit the link in the description box below and the pinned comment. The coupon code is AMBPRO. All right? Yes. So there we go, children. Please click on the like button if you have found this useful. Share it with all your dear friends who will benefit from a mind map series, and stay subscribed to this amazing channel, Vedantu 9th and 10th English. And my Instagram ID is also here, Ambika_Vedantu. I would love to stay in touch with you guys. Yes, children. Okay. All right. There is a demand for a song, but unfortunately I have very bad vocal cord issues. Okay. But that's all right. I will probably sing just a couple of lines. Okay. What song? Yes. There is a mix of all sorts of. It is Gursehej Kaur. Okay, so I did guess right. Tamil, any Kannada. Oh my goodness. I don't want to show any sort of partiality here. All right. Let's probably just stick to something that everyone knows, probably, right? Vedantu song, somebody saying. Okay. Children, one of my favorite songs is देखते हैं तन मेरा मन में चुभती है नजर जिन को मैं अपनी करवटों के सिलसिले क्या करूं कैसे कहूं रात भर कैसे ढले. Oh my god, my voice is sounding so airy. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah. Jiya jale ja jale. That's the song that I was singing from the movie Dil Se. Which was one of the super hits of A.R. Rahman in my school days. I think I was in 6th standard or 5th or 6th when this song was released, when this movie was released. So it continues to remain one of my favorites. Okay, thank you so much, children, and sorry again for the bad airy voice. That's only because of my vocal cord issues. Please bear with me on that. Yes, children, I'll see you in yet another amazing session. So take care, stay happy, stay healthy. Okay, thank you so much, children, for all the love and support. So continue working hard and continue making mind maps if you feel that's your cup of tea. And I'll see you again. Akanksha, you can very well take up your own homework of making a mind map and sending it across to me. I would always love to see those. Okay, yeah, that's about it, children. Bye bye.